Now, here's what we do got to get to. We got to get to this. NBA playoffs is just happening, right? It just happened. I don't know if you guys got an opportunity to look at it, but the play-in game, let me just be honest with you. The play-in game between Charlotte and the Miami Heat was on another level. Like the shot making, the creativity, like LaMelo Ball coming out there doing this thing. It got me to thinking. There is a major gap between playoff baseball, playoff basketball, and playoff football. I'm going to throw it out to you guys. Which is the biggest jump in terms of the environment, the competition, and the level of play? Shaun, I'll start with you because obviously you've been in playoff atmospheres in the NFL, and it's a different world when it comes to that. And Tyvis, you have too. You was on a playoff roster, right?
Yeah, I got cut. I got cut before the game because they had to get Devin Hester. So yeah. But like I said, I understand you cut me for a Hall of Famer. I get it.
They got him for Hester. Hey, you couldn't even be mad when it came to you.
During the season, you make it past the Tuesday 4 p.m. deadline. You good for the week, like you good. So it's like Wednesday or Thursday. So I'm thinking, I'm good for the week.
Didn't you play DB? Like Devin Hester don't play DB.
So this is what happened, Shaun. So this is what happened. So Tyler Lockett in 2016, Tyler Lockett broke his leg in the second to last game. I think we was playing the Cardinals. He broke his leg. So the returner was Richard Sherman. So Sherman never returned to play. He would just fair catch everything. So going into the playoffs, they needed a returner because they didn't want to just fair catch it. So because I was the last DB, they was like, well, we got to make a cut somewhere. So they cut me to bring in Devin Hester to be the returner. And yeah, like I said, when they was like, yeah, we got to cut you for Devin Hester, I said, I would have cut me too. So it ain't no love. I get it.
Shaun, when you talk about when you get to the playoff atmosphere, what is it like in the playoffs when you I always remember y'all playing Philadelphia back in the day at the old nasty in Philly nasty game, and back then it was just two feet in a cloud of dust back then. What was it like going into them games in the playoff games in terms of what the atmosphere was and just the intensity, the jump in the competition?
Well, to answer your question first, I think baseball has the biggest jump from regular season to playoffs. Baseball unwatchable.
I can't even watch it.
Season. Yeah, in the playoffs, you'd be glued to every pitch.
Nervous.
Football probably is the smallest jump because we only play 16, now 17 games. So every game has like a sense of urgency around it. Like the outcome really matters. Like that's not like the NBA where you can, go 4-6 through 10 games and still finish with the best record, in the league. Like football, we only get 17 shots, dog. So the regular season games be everything they're supposed to be. Now, sometimes you'll get a playoff game where there's a narrative. Us and Philly had kind of been going at it for a couple of years. You get Green Bay, Chicago, this past year in the playoffs, so sometimes you'll have those narratives around games. But I think baseball probably has the biggest jump. Every game out in the NFL. Tyvis will tell you, man, in that league, if you don't play good, like it's probably only about 10% of the roster that really be not worried about job security. Like you really be like, whoo, I hope this don't look on film like it looked live.
I done had that so many times. Like, listen, you get after the game, you check that tape.
Hey, look,
I gotta see what it. You be like, bro, I remember that. I gotta see what it looked like. So when they show it in meetings, I'm ready for what it's gonna be.
I gotta figure this out.
You be in there with that hoodie on. You put that hood up and tie it up. Here it comes.
Earl, hey,
yo,
listen.
it's funny that Shaun answered it that way because I was gonna go baseball. I had a conversation with Cecil Shorts about this exact thing a couple years ago, and he alluded to it. He said, "Listen, man, every game in the NFL is intense, right? Every game feel like damn near a playoff game because." Like you said, like he was like, I'm saying, I'm a third or fourth round wide receiver. If I'll go out here and ball out, I might look up and I'm getting replaced. He said, man, you got to think, man, I was the number 2 to number 3 with teams with DeAndre Hopkins on it. Like I had to go out here and absolutely perform. When you talk about baseball, playoff baseball, it gives a different feeling. It just hit different. The intensity, right? Like living and dying on every single pitch. You ever sat there and watched your favorite baseball team in a close game, and you know you can't turn your head left or right when the pitcher about to get ready to throw because you don't know what's gonna happen? Just like how the momentum can swing, right? One swing at a bat or one pitch, like it's absolutely crazy. We seen it in Cleveland a couple years ago, G, when we were the playoffs, man. It was a game where the Guardians looked like they had it locked up, and Emmanuel Clase go out here and give up a big ass home run, and now all of a sudden, like the energy that left, we feel deflated, and now
we had graphics made and everything.
No more.
We had graphics made it. We had all our talking points. We got to the game. We was like, bro, it's a tie game in the 8th inning. Every pitch is like high leverage, bro.
And look, it's Clase. So you thinking like, all right, we got this in a bag. Bro gave up a home run, got on Instagram and posted all his accolades from Little League. Like, look what I did.
Earl and Chief, I gotta tell you a quick story. So
because he was gambling.
Special teams, everybody watches. Right, you watch that as a team. So after a game, so we in the special teams meeting, and man, one of our gunners, he was a rookie. He was getting murked. And you know it's trouble when coach hit that rewind like 3 times and just don't say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like he hit that rewind button. I ain't gonna call his name. Like I don't want to embarrass him, but he was like such and such. What the hell is this? Dude ain't say nothing.
Was he in a vice?
Hey. Nah, this is one-on-one getting murdered.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's terrible.
Coach hit that rewind again. He hit it again. The fuck is this? Dude sat right there. This is the honest to God truth. Dude say, Coach, sometimes you eat the bear, sometimes the bear eats you.
Hey, I don't think I ever got did bad on no one-on-one. Now, the vices, you get a vice, meaning it, for people that don't know, a vice is when it's 2 people, you got to split, there's 2 people trying to stop you from getting down the field. The one-on-one is when it's obviously one-on-one.
They call
and
that
the vice, you try to split that vice and you miss and you try to go down the middle, it's over with. If they get hit, you might as well just take the play off because you're not getting out of it.
I seen a dude in college take off his pads. Back in the day, we used to run the triple option. So when we ran the triple option, back in the day was when Shaun, you know, you was loud cutting. We cutting all down the line of scrimmage. They had this dude, a young dude from Florida. He was up here, man. This dude, they put him in a cut block drill. He said, "Hey,
you
OG,
told me this story."
He said, "Hey, OG, when this over?" I said, "What you mean when this over?" He's like, "When they stop cutting." I said, "This is our offense. This is what we practice." This man took his jersey off, put his helmet down, and Catch was trying to talk to him like, "Yo," walked out of the drill. Now he on full scholarship. He gave his scholarly up. Was like, first of all, they cut me, and I'm not gonna do it. It's not going to work. I said, bro, this is crazy, bro. He made a decision. They called the man's mom. He's like, no, come get me.
Hey, Bush, it's a lot of overpaid defensive players right now because they ban offensive cut blocking.
Oh,
we used to give Tyvis them that work. Now you get out there, get sweet, and you go cut that leg.
Them backs be with the hi-hats, the high helmets, and all of a sudden disappear.
Let me tell you the story. So I got cut real bad once. It's only happened to me one time in game where it was like bad. So I was playing nickel at O State. This is my red shirt freshman year. So like after I red shirted, now I'm on the field, right? They call a nickel blitz, and we playing Penn State. I will never forget. I don't remember who it is, what his name is. He wore number 1 for Penn State. This was 2013. He wore number 1, little short running back, right? Little shifty dude. So they called a blitz. I come off the edge and I'm untouched. I'm like, oh, so it's me and the running back one-on-one. He got to pick me up. So I'm thinking to myself, oh, I'm about to just bully this dude right into the quarterback, right? I'm about to make a play. Bro, when I tell you he cut me, and I'm talking feet in the air, landed straight on my head, feet in the air. I said from that day where I ain't been cut ever again. Like we did, because we played the Navy the next year, so we had to do a whole year, the whole off season of just cut block drills, and it helped me so much. But when they took it out, I actually hate it though, because when you get them pulling guards and tackles, you can't cut them. You got to just go for the run.
Yeah, it's reverse.
Because you ain't gonna stop them from knocking you out the club. So it is what it is.
Man, really quick, I want to throw this up here because Earl gave me this graphic when we talk about the NBA. This is a quick graphic. Like we talk about what's the best. One of the things that I like about the NBA is the NBA dudes don't be messing. Like if you leave somebody open in the NBA, it don't matter if you got a shot hand up or not, that's going in, especially when it's in playoff time. The problem I got is the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference don't really be even. Like there's some teams that, gonna have a cakewalk. If you're in the Western Conference, good luck. I mean, because they got 3 or 4 teams that could beat the number 1 seed in the East. Earl, you came up with this. Now, is this something you found, or is this something that's floating around online? But I actually like it, like with the conferences mix 1 through 16.
It's something I found, but it's an idea that I kind of seen floating around a couple of years ago that I actually think is a good idea. I think the play-in tournament has been a phenomenal change for the NBA. It's definitely making, getting to this part of the season more entertaining, but like the goal is to crown an NBA champion, right? And that's basically crowning the best team in basketball. And you don't always get that, in my opinion, when you got West versus East. But what if at the end of the season and they just took the top 16 teams with the best records in the NBA and they built out a bracket like this? I think it'll be more exciting. Like there'll be a possibility that you could probably have Boston and Cleveland meet in the finals, right? Or San Antonio and OKC meet in the finals. Like I just think it builds more intrigue and more excitement and more competitiveness for real. If you was to, just go a straight 16 best teams in the NBA bracket.
I like it because if you look at it, like I wouldn't like it for competitive nature because I don't like the Cavs match up against the Rockets in the first round. You gonna just hand us over to the Rockets? That is a sacrificial lamb. Like, you got I'm cool on that. Like it's summer, but I do like the matchups. That New York Knicks versus Timberwolves matchup I like. You get an opportunity. Matter of fact, everybody else looks pretty good except for the Cavs in that matchup.
He said, I just don't like the Cavs matchup.
I have no problems with that.
You scared of the Rockets like that?
Bro, have you seen the Cavs, like, defensively? Like, come on now. They ain't. We give up way too many 3-point shots to be out here with Sengun and
G ain't got no faith, no hope in the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Not their defense at all. Clearly. At all. No.
But you didn't want Drew Holiday. But
oh my God,
that's another story for another day. Go ahead.
Now listen, now Shaun, what your thoughts on this bracket, and could you match up? Could you see the NBA doing something like this?
I don't dislike it, but I think it should be part of phase 2.
What's phase 1?
They got an identity crisis. They've got to do a better job of promoting who the current up-and-coming players are and who the current coaches are. Like, I guarantee you right now, we put $1 million in the middle of a table and ask any casual NBA fan to name half of the head coaches that are on this page.
Facts.
They'll be mad the rest of their life. You'll be like, oh, that light.
You got to name 8 of them,
but you don't know his name.
Hey, you're right, bro. Listen, let's go down the list real quick.
You got to name 8.
You can't do 8 now.
8. Just 8.
I see Jordan.
Yeah,
Mike Brown.
We got Mike Brown.
Jordan.
He was a former. Okay,
yes.
That's 2.
You got JB.
Yes.
JB Bickerstaff.
You got
Steve Kerr.
Steve Kerr.
That's 4.
You got
JJ Redick.
You got Ime.
You got JJ Redick.
Who
got Joe Mazzulla.
Yep.
Who fumbled the bag on Nia Long?
Ime.
That's Ime.
Okay, yeah, that's him. Okay.
She want them younger guys now.
And we at 6.
That's 6.
Who else?
Yeah, see now, and y'all follow NBA, and you already in your bag at 6.
LA,
It's 16
JJ
teams
Redick.
up there.
We already said
Hey,
judgment.
Philadelphia
Oh.
coach, dude won a championship in Toronto. What's his name?
We don't know him. Nick
Cold
Nurse.
word.
Nick Nurse.
Is that Nick Nurse?
I think it
Yeah,
is.
it is Nick Nurse. It
And
is
you,
Nick Nurse.
Sean, you kind of right. We
But you
in our
see,
bag.
they got an identity crisis. Nobody knows these people.
Who took over for Pop?
The light-skinned cat. I don't know his name.
Yeah.
Young dude.
And when you say that, I thought you was talking about the dude from the Celtics. I said this the same dude.
I don't even know who took over for Pop. That's crazy.
I think Pop still running it.
Is Sam Presti the GM or the coach?
That's a
It's
problem.
the GM.
He the GM, and they won the championship. Think about it. I don't know that coach, and they won the championship.
I know the coach if you once you say it. Like I can't think of who it is
That's
on the top
bad.
of my head right now.
Also, if you think about it too, if you want to look at just NBA, like in terms of the NBA players, like it's still the old heads cooking. It's still Harden. It's still LeBron. It's still KD. Like it ain't no new dudes ain't took over. Ain't no new dudes grabbed the mantle and said, I'm him. I mean,
Well, man, you got Wemby and SGA and Ant and
See, I don't think they're doing a good job of promoting the Jalen Johnsons and those kind of guys, you know, of the league that are up and coming guys. Like, think about, did you watch Portland last night?
yeah.
I did. I watched a little bit.
You talking about Dini Avdija? What about it?
How many people
Forty
knew
kings.
Avdija was? How many people knew?
I ain't gonna lie to
Avdija.
you. Nah, McNuggets told me who he was. That's the only.
I didn't know it.
reason
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. He been cooking for like the past 2 years though. So I knew who he
I'm
was.
saying McNuggets brought his name up 2 years ago. That's how I knew about him. But what's crazy is McNuggets told me like 3 years ago. He was like, "Hey, Jalen Johnson gonna be that dude." He was like,
did.
"Man,
He
Atlanta
said
gonna
that.
turn into one of them teams because Jalen Johnson like that."
Now
People still think Trae Young play for the Hawks.
that's crazy.
NBA gotta do a better job.
They think AD just hurt for the Lakers right now. He just hurt again. Let's get to these super chats real quick, bro. Y'all cats is crazy, man. Dale 67855 became a member. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the team. Dr. Green said this feel like a real barbershop with Unc in here. Yes, it does, don't it, man? It's just that's the vibe we trying to give you, right? We appreciate you, Dr. Green. P. Rothstein, cigar room king in the building with you three. The barbershop then turned into a Michelin star restaurant with all this cooking. Tyvis, yes, look, we ready to go. Tyvis, we got a special guest. I'm gonna let you tease it. We got a special guest coming up next week, and we got to figure a game to get you a win. So we gonna get you a win. We gonna might have to ambush the next guest.
Who got the most white friends?
First of all, that would be G. Bush because G. Bush have been around longer than me.
It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I did go to a whole school full of white people. They were like, "Yeah, bro, come on now." I knew Dustin before we was doing these. I grew up with him before we was playing football. I am so loving this new show. I know I'm pushing it, but one day it isn't enough. Great topics, guys. Hashtag New Cleveland. We will get those receivers. G, I already prayed on him. We praying for them receivers. Miss Bell. If 68 and Batonio had been replaced with real blockers and Judy catches the ball this year, we will win something. Lineman, it was like kind of nasty up front.
Shout out to Miss Bill.
Desmond Johnson. I don't know why y'all want to take these average receivers in the first round. Tate is not a top 10 receiver. He's a 2 or a 3. Get the best player. Stop reaching for the knee. If you will, you get into trouble. Shaun, what is his ceiling?
10-year vet.
Tyvis, ceiling.
Go Bucks.
That's here. Earl, what's the ceiling?
He could be Scary Terry, man. Scary Terry, Pro Bowl wide receiver, 10-year vet.
Miss Bell 70 says they announced today that Tate didn't do some of the pre-draft testing. I think he only run a 40.
Yeah, he ran the same thing Ted McMillan ran, 4.53, but he did position drills at Pro Day, but he ain't do none of the other stuff.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
40 time and play time are not always equal.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be careful, and I'm just talking to the fans out there. The way this thing's set up now, when the season ends, them guys basically go and start like preparing like they're running track.
Right.
And they out there in skin tights, and they working on their start. They working on their head placement. They got their steps down to how many steps it take to run a 40. Like, they body positioning through the first 10. Like, when you hit that play button, you can tell who fast. Like, Carnell ain't blazing. Tech ain't blazing. That don't mean they can't be elite. Like, I look more for explosiveness, for change direction, for balance, for contested catches, like stuff that's repeatable, you know, once the guy blow the whistle and the game starts. So I don't like to say anything negative about Carnell because he's a really good player. I just don't know that he has the upside of, like, the guys that didn't even go 6. Like Jamar Chase, like Justin Jefferson. When we look at where those guys are drafted, they weren't top 6 picks. And those guys are the best in the league.
The pub says potential is just a word unless you do something with it. It's like cultivating a garden so it can grow naturally. Choke the weed, or that's crazy. Choke the seed and it dies. Dang.
You see where your head at?
I
can't wait to the stream.
I ain't even a smoker, bro. My wife looked at me like, what?
You
like,
be over here now.
Like, she like, bro, you sleepy?
Y'all would have leave that weed alone, man. Weed used to be cool when all they had was weed. Now,
yeah,
man,
it's hoop, bro. They got everything in
weed. And if your favorite flavor is blackberry, strawberry, Augustus, lemon, like you way too deep in the weed game.
Lemon pepper wings. How you gonna have lemon pepper weed, bro? No, like that's Wingstop. Stop, bro. Ant Blend says I stopped watching the NBA because of FGA. FGA is the most annoying person to watch. Like, the fact that he just gets these fouls called, like, it's crazy to me. He's the new version of James Harden at the highest level.
I was about to say that.
He's the new version, right? Beautifully Blessed says you guys were great. No wink leaks, man.
Thank you. We appreciate that. Coming from the weakest link.
She did that for days. She's like, listen, we got. They was like, we got to pour back into our black men. Like, we got to figure out what's going on. We got to build Tyvis back up, man. We ready to go. Damn Reno, 6 months and counting. Appreciate the content. We appreciate your support. Hebrew Richard said, quick question. Why do y'all want Tate so bad? When he was second at Ohio State and third last year, why not Boston or Lemon? Why are y'all so high on Tate? I'll let you answer that, Tyvis. We watched the receiver. Why do you like Cardinal Tate over Denzel Boston and some of these other guys?
I just think that he's more polished. I do. I think that, you know, some of his stuff is going to transition to the NFL very properly. Obviously, you think about some of the guys that's come out before him that's doing really well in the NFL. He's just going to be – he was coached great. He made plays. I mean, if you wanted him to get a now screen, he could do that. If you wanted him to run a route down the field, he could do that. He made contested catches, made good toe tap, sideline, toe drag, swag. He had everything. He just was a professional. And then I know him personally. I know how he carries himself. He carries himself like a pro since the day I met him as a freshman. So to me, I just think that he's going to transition to the NFL and be exactly what a team is looking for.
Lawrence RBE, what's good, fellas? Just tuned in. I have adopted Cleveland because of 2. I'm not sure if it's a bad thing. Should Deshaun Watson win the job? Brady and Mahomes sat. Black Cements 3 all-time classic. Earl, what happens if Deshaun Watson does win the job?
I mean, if Deshaun Watson wins the job, then Shedeur Sanders is the backup quarterback. My thing is, and I talked about this on the show the other day, I really, really believe that Deshaun Watson is going to do everything in his power to win this job. I think he is, internally motivated to go out here and compete. But I have lost faith, and I don't trust the fact that he can actually complete the mission and get it done. I think that even if it end up being close, you give the nod to Shedeur Sanders and you roll with the young man. The goal is to try to figure out what your long-term quarterback is, beyond this season. And I just don't have the same enthusiasm or optimism in Deshaun Watson staying healthy and performing at that elite level that I want seeing him perform at. It's just been so long for me. I could be totally wrong, but that's just how I see it.
Shaun, chances really quickly. What % chance do you give to Shedeur Sanders starting the first game of the season or Deshaun Watson?
50-50.
Okay.
Deshaun is only 30 years old. So he's been in the league a long time, but he's only 30. So, I mean, neither guy could ask for a better situation.
Yeah.
You got a new coach, you got new energy in the building, you got a new system. Y'all both starting at ground zero as far as learning this system. So I think it's going to be a fair competition, man. Hat tip to both of them. Go out there and make each other better.
K Journey says, not Shaun King singing, trying to hold her. No, ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. Now now you want to beat up Casey and JoJo? You crazy. K Journey said, Shaun, you can't fight fiends. They don't stop. You know.
Oh, I don't fight no more, dog. I call the police.
Listen. There you go. See that we like civilians, Shaun. I'm a civilian, bro. Like,
hey, I got hands. But I've been in fights. Your conditioning is a major factor.
You get the wrestling around.
My conditioning ain't gonna hold up. So I'm calling the police on you. So I'm telling you, running to me in public and you make me feel afraid or scared, I am calling the police.
Given the way that they move, that might be listen, you might not be coming home after that, bro. They pull up,
right.
Hey, listen,
don't you call out there on the incline, and he's still talking about stealing first and second base. I heard you on there. I'm fully retired. I'm calling the police on you.
Pole to pole is
you the new Gucci man, huh? So you salute Gucci.
Yeah, facts.
You're supposed to get older and wiser. You damn right.
Facts.
I'm a snitch too. Any of y'all do something around me illegal and they ask me,
and
it come down to me or you, I'm telling. You ain't gotta wonder about it. You ain't gotta hesitate.
You know what's so crazy? My wife said the same thing. She said, I will have no choice but to tell FBI on you. You gotta go.
You gonna tell what you know? You know some people down in DC doing their thing.
DC say they ready for us, Ty. DC say they ready for us.
Don't do nothing illegal around me, dogs. I'm telling.
David Walker said this is wild work. Miss Melanated, I said.
Hilarious.
Ms. Melanated says, I love you, Tyvis. But you bougie. Tyvis is bougie.
How am I bougie?
We did a dress competition. You pulled out Versace on me. You like early.
She ain't let it go yet.
You pulled the Versace out. You know I wouldn't get no
check. I pulled out Versace.
She had the red bottoms on too.
I was walking in blood too.
You see. Listen, I never listen.
Hey Bush.
Hey
Bush, check your phone. I got a slide. I got another one at 4:30.
Oh, listen. Hey, we ready to go anyway. Get Shaun King up out of here. Bye.
All right, Shaun.
Peace. We appreciate you, Shaun. We appreciate you, man. Mike Stephanie says, I am loving this platform for now. Fantastic chemistry, wrist up. Beautifully blessed. Thank you so much. She has gifted 5 memberships to the people out there. Congratulations to those. Now trust me, you don't know how this works. I don't judge who gets them. They just go to people. So Zion Flower says, y'all ready for the playoffs this year? Wrist up. Let's get it going.
Wrist up.
DB Dog said, y'all make me miss home. Shout out to 105th in St. Clair. Hey, man.
See, flag on the damn play.
105th.
Say no, man. That's 105, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
105. I'm not from here. I'm not from here.
See?
I'm not from here.
See,
I'm from Canton, Ohio.
You almost made it through the whole episode.
Yeah.
What the hell? Say it again.
What did you just say?
East 105. 105.
105th Street, man.
We got 40 some streets in Canton. We don't got 196 streets. I'm not from here. I don't know. What are we gonna say here? Listen. Next time, you can read the super chat.
But I'm the bougie one.
Yeah, right.
Shout out to everybody from the Clear. Since we doing that, shout out to the 10th Ward, man. Y'all know I'm from 148th and Lake Show, man. Shout out to the entire 10th Ward.
Anthony LaFair says, G. Bush do the mock draft 1 for 6, 2, 24, and Shedeur. Or is that? Is a strong safety? What does that mean?
I thought that Shedeur Sanders.
Are you saying
man, you 0 for 2 in the last 2? What is happening?
I'm confused. I was rolling.
The 105 comment got you shook, boy.
I'm like, bro, I don't know how to read this.
You ain't gonna be disrespecting people's hood like this.
East 105.
What
Hey, only one that's the only 105 I know. Have y'all ever drank 105 vodka? Oh my!
I don't drink vodka.
Well, you know, I don't drink. I never drank alcohol in my life. So you
I don't
ask
drink
me.
vodka. See,
That's
that
even
OU.
worse.
That's that OU right there. I don't drink vodka, man.
105 vodka, man. K Journey, Tyvis, remember we got beef forever. Cardi B voice.
What we got me?
Nah, she got you. She said we love you, bro. We gotta. That's diabolical, G. Listen, I'm telling you, man. I don't know how to. You know what I'm saying? You know, at the end of the
Look,
day,
they telling you in the chat. 10-5, man. It's 10-5.
Let me see the chat. Yeah, there it is. I don't know. We don't know that. We don't know none of that. So.
No, you don't know none of that.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you who we got coming up next week. Who coming up next week?
Who's coming up next week, bro?
Who coming up next week, Tyvis?
Next Wednesday, we got Cleveland's own major artist, Doughboy, Beezy. Said he gonna pull up. He said he got to tell the Browns what they need to do next Wednesday. Obviously, the draft is next Thursday. He said he gotta holler at AB. He want to come on our platform, holler at AB, and let them know what they need to do in this draft.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, listen, we're going to get to it. That's a big artist. We're going to talk a little music. We're going to get into the Browns. I saw his comment on TikTok, and I seen it on IG. So he was like, nah, bro. I think he a Cardinal Tate fan. I think he wants to get Cardinal Tate.
I think he just don't want a receiver, period.
Yeah,
Latest album of his dropped in February, man. Make sure y'all download that if y'all on Apple or on Spotify, man. Hit Different and Back Focus is two of my favorite songs off that album.
Hey, man. Last but not least, Paul the True Believer, truly well. Jerry Jeudy be around this season. I hope he is. I hope he is because
he under contract. He ain't going nowhere.
He ain't going nowhere.
But I don't think they can do anything until like after next year, I believe.
Just like they're not going anywhere, we not going nowhere. This is what is this, week 3?
Week 3.
Week
3 episodes
man.
in the books.
We were 3 in the books, man. We've been getting great feedback. We want to thank every single one of y'all for showing love and pulling up and having some good time with us and supporting different content. I know a lot of times we talk about Browns, but we're trying to do something different. We want to talk about culture and different things, some fun things, some music, and just basically have a smorgasbord of different topics. So we appreciate y'all for supporting that.
Last thing, because we ain't get to talk about this. So, you know, when we first did the first pilot of the barbershop, we talked about the infamous Will Smith slap. So I'm pretty sure everybody been seeing Jada Pinkett and on social media the last couple of days. Yo, that is the most evilest person in the entire world. She like 4 feet tall, 120 pounds, and she is just so damn.
Why she be doing that, man, like that? It's crazy. Matter of fact, I found them tapes. You know, I got them tapes. Them first barbershop pilots. I got them.
Audio don't work, but whatever.
Yeah, the audio don't work.
No audio.
The audio's trash, but never mind. Well, with that being said, we'll catch you same time next week. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you support all our clips on social media, and we will continue to give you that good content. With that being said, you never know where we might show up, radio, television, internet, but you want the fresh content of sports or anything, culture, music, we keep the Clippers with us. Have a good rest of your evening. As always, you know what we always say? Go Browns.